Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two Shark Matrix Plus robot vacuum cleaners. Now I did buy both of these with my own money, wasn't paid for this video. Now they're both identical, and they have a third version which is almost identical from Costco. Its model number is UR2650WS. It's got a 30-day dustbin which is a little smaller, but other than that it's identical. So in this video I'm going to show you mainly this one. I show you how it cleans because they're absolutely identical. I've taken them apart, I've taken the batteries out, looked them over. They're absolutely identical. This is the Amazon version. This is the RV version. Now you'll see something they're missing. They're missing the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. While these robots have a place, I do recommend other robots that just have carpet sensors, can raise and lift the mop pads, and have a better user experience on the app. You can find all the robots that I approve of at justadadapproved.com. Now, this one for the same price is a far superior robot. Q10X5 or S5. I have both. This has a carpet sensor, which is right there, that little round thing, and it can raise and lower the mop pad. And the app is better. So this has three things that one doesn't. Carpet sensor, raise and lower the mop pad, and a better user experience in the app. It has a more modern app. And if you want an even better one, get a Dream L10S. They have a Gen 2, 450. Get the one without the Gen 2 on it, 400 bucks. It washes the mop pads, carpet sensor. And it just does a great job for just a little bit more money. I did buy I bought this. This is the one on the Shark website, but I did buy it off Amazon renewed for $270. The AV, the Amazon version, is retailing for $350 right now. And again, that's just too much for what you're getting. These are heavily marketed. And as you're going to see, it actually does a decent job of cleaning. It's just the setup. I have setup videos for both of them. Even the Costco one, I have a setup video, but the setup process is long and hard. And it's just how you interface with this robot is why I don't recommend it. Now, I do like, again, I'm not going to talk about, because they're identical. So I'm going to talk about, I like that the robot has LiDAR navigation, no obstacle avoidance, and the mopping does okay. This is the version that can auto empty through the dustbin. So they have a version where you have to physically take the dustbin off and put the mopping dustbin on. That's the really old version, which they're still selling. But this one actually does a pretty good job. I mean, I like that feature. Again, I don't like the robot. So the robot's going to vacuum mop your house at the same time, come back, and it can auto empty and dock, and it is bagless. I do get a lot of requests for what's the best bagless robot vacuum cleaner. So right now, the best bagless is the EcoVax N20 Plus. It does have a mop. The mopping attached, it's not very good. I don't recommend it as a mop, but bagless robot vacuum cleaner, that is my recommend right now. I reviewed every Roomba robot, and I have almost all the models of Shark. They have two models that have carpet sensors. I don't highly recommend them either. They have a place when the price comes down. The Pro is the one I recommend. It has carpet sensor, can wash the mop pads. I have several videos on it. Now down here, this is the old 2-in-1. Again, the dustbin was a physical one. You had to install this when you wanted to mop, and it didn't auto empty through it. And then you had to put the auto empty dustbin on. So at least they did change that. They still sell this one though, and it's called the Shark 2-in-1. I don't like, and they have a Matrix 2-in-1, ANI 2-in-1. Here's both of these are 2-in-1s that have this type of, and this is even worse yet. So we will have a little fun. I'm going to put some mess in the world famous Just a Dad corner cleaning testing area. Again, it did clean it. And this little puffer of air thing was pretty cool. So maybe you want to watch it for that. It actually did a pretty good job of cleaning. It's going to be really, really hard to use. And again, that I will be showing this model. This model. Yeah, this is the one I'll be showing. And then the ending will be from this video, because I kind of talk about it some more and show you more robots that I recommend and approve. Okay, in the Shark Clean app, we're going to tell it to clean this corner testing area. We're going to go to Rooms. That one is selected. I'm going to hit Clean, and it's going to vacuum and mop at the same time. I'll pick maximum suction level, and we're going to hit Start Cleaning. Now, it tells me the battery percentage and that the mop pad is installed. It's gonna undock and travel to that room. Okay, so it's traveled to this room and now it's gonna start mopping. What it's doing here is it's gonna twist back and forth to get the mop pad wet. It does have a water pump inside it and it is able to put down water, and that mop pad is moving back and forth. So we are getting some scrubbing action. But the robot does not have a carpet sensor and it's not able to lift the mop pad up and down. Whenever you want it to vacuum carpet, you're going to have to take the mop pad off. And you're also going to have to do a really hard carpet verification run if you've got carpet in your house, because when the mop pad is installed, if you tell it to clean this room and it has carpet in it, it will mop that carpet unless you tell it there's carpet there in the app. It's going to blow a puff of air in the corner. Okay, not too bad. It's blowing a puff of air along the wall. Not too bad in the corner. Wow. Now it's laying down some really good water. So it's going to do the perimeter of the room first, and since it has LiDAR navigation, it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines. So it divided this room up into two sections. It's going to go back and forth and clean this section. Then it's going to come back over here to the muddy paw prints. Now, it doesn't have very good obstacle avoidance. If there's something laying on the ground, it is going to run it over unless it's tall enough that that LiDAR can sense it. Like a chair leg, it's going to avoid it because it's tall enough that the LiDAR can sense where it's at. It's doing a good job of vacuuming. Got that corner completely clean. Wow, it's doing a pretty good job on the muddy paw prints. Wow. Okay, so it's going to travel back to the base station, and it just dragged it across. I need to update where that carpet is in the app. It will eventually get back to the base station. Now it's not able to raise that mop pad, so it is streaking as it goes back to the base station a little bit. But with this type of mopping attachment, it is able to still auto empty the dustbin into the Bagless base station. And that little noise you hear, that little flapper, that is the brush roller. That is a normal sound. But one advantage of this, it is bagless. So everything that the dustbin picked up is going to get sucked out into a chamber that we can empty out about once every month and a half or so. Now we can view the mission report, and here's where it cleaned. It shows us where so it traveled over there, it mopped that area, then it came back. So I really do want to like this robot, but there's just some features. You cannot tell it to program to clean in the floor direction, which I think helps on hardwood floors. Again, no obstacle avoidance. Let's check. Again, not being able to lift that mop pad up and down, that's kind of a disadvantage in my opinion. Now, when I want to vacuum my entire house, I have to come and I have to take that off. This thing will not go where there is carpet when this is installed. It knows when it's installed. You know, it actually does a pretty good job of mopping. So it has a place, typically a smaller apartment or house that doesn't have a lot of carpet. This one actually might do okay. Again, I do like some more advanced features. I think you might have some frustration with this. Again, auto empty. This is going to be a lot of work cleaning these filters. They get super dirty, but it is bagless, so that is nice. That puff of air actually worked better than I thought. And again, you got to take the mop pad. You got to fill this up with water. It did auto empty the dustbin. Okay, let's check for hair wrap. No hair wrap yet. Again, I want to love this robot. I mean, it's kind of a cool little thing. There's the motor that turns to make the mop pad go back and forth. It turns this and makes this go back and forth. So, man, I do recommend other ones better. So if you're here because you have the RV2610, this is the retail version. That's the AV26. These are identical. I even checked the batteries. The batteries are identical. And there's even a third one that's identical. This is the one from Costco. It's model number UR2650WS. I haven't unboxed it. I know it's identical. And so I am going to show this unboxing, but if you're here for this video, you're going to see the setup and the cleaning from this video, just because it's so kind of long to make that video, and it's no sense making it twice if it's exactly the same as that one. And again, I've got these two out. I know they're exactly the same. So I bought this. You can buy this one off the Shark website. You may see a pop-up in the YouTube video or in my, well, I probably won't put a link to it in my show description notes, but I have ones that I do highly recommend there. The Dream L10S, Mova P10 Pro. There's several Roborock Q Revos that I recommend. They got lots of different numbers. I've got every Roborock Q Revo they make. I got every Mova. Again, this is the one that is pretty much identical to the one out there. The Q10 S5 Plus and the X5 Plus. These have the features that I love. Better app, carpet sensor. They can raise the mop pad up and down. Right now, the Costco version is $320. The one off the Shark website can vary somewhere from $700. This is the retail version. This is on Amazon too. And I did buy this off Amazon, the RV version. I bought it renewed for $270. That, and it's brand new. That's an okay price point. I mean, you know, for $25, $30 more, you can get that Roborock that I just showed you. The AV models on a big discount, it's $350. It's not a $350 robot. It's just got the technology has been advancing so quickly. And if you're here from Costco, I do have the GoVac 400 I just did a review on. That's just like $100 more, and it's so far ahead of carpet sensor, base station that cleans the mop pads. Like you're just gonna it's just gonna clean, and you're gonna deal with that every month or every couple weeks when you got to fill the water tanks. But this one, you're gonna be messing with it to get it to clean your entire house. So I have to, when it's done mopping, at least the mop doesn't drip. I was afraid that it was going to drip when it was all done and there'd be a big mess. Some robots do, but this one doesn't. I do have a video, the EcoVax N20. It has a mopping attachment, but it's a good robot that's bagless. So I get a lot of questions for what's the best bagless robot. Shark makes bagless, and EcoVax and Eureka. But the EcoVax is going to be my pick for best bagless. But its mopping attachment isn't very good. So I also have every Roomba they make. And I got all videos on all of these. These are not, you'll see something they're missing. Well, this one's got one, but that's because it was on sale. But most of them are missing the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. And I do have almost every Shark robot vacuum cleaner that they sell. I don't have every one. They've got way too many models. And they're just different models, but the same robot. Again, Shark does sell a 2-in-1 Pro, a Power Detect Pro. It has a carpet sensor. And it has a base station that washes the mop pad, but right there, two carpet sensors, here and here. It's okay. It's better than this one, but again, it's about twice as much in price. But when you get into that price range, this is when I came up with my flow chart. I had to put this in writing. The Sharks aren't on here because that Shark I just showed you, it's like $800, sometimes $1,000. These robots here are superior, like so much more advanced than that one. That's why they just don't make, and that's why I had to organize my list here so that I could put them in order of which ones I highlight. Now, the Mova P10 Pro, right now it's $500. Mova P10 Pro, my #1 pick. The $400 price range is the great price range for robots that vacuum and mop. The Dream L10S is still $400. This is the one I gave my mother-in-law, the Dream L10S. There's 3 models. Get the original one. I think it's called the Dream L10S Ultra Pro. There's a link to it in my show description notes and on my website, justadadapproved.com. So I'm Just a Dad, and this is my full-time job. I absolutely love what I do, and I couldn't do it without your support. Check out my website, justadadapproved.com. Check the links in the description, and if they pop up, I'm an affiliate with Amazon, Walmart, and YouTube has their own affiliate program too. If you click on those links, the products don't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It's a way of helping support my channel. That way I can do these reviews and show you that these are the exact same robots. Save some money, but they're actually not ones I recommend. It's all about levels of frustration. Trust me on this. I've been doing this full time now for 6 years. I've been specializing in robot vacuum cleaners for over 2.5 years. And man, you can have a lot of, and I've had a lot of frustration with Shark robots, but once you get into some of these different brands that you don't know of, Mova, Dream, Eufy, Roborock, man, the user experience just is so elevated and they just do a good job of cleaning. So looking forward, hopefully Shark comes out with something new in the future. I'm not really sure, but again, I just cannot say enough about everybody's support. Thank you for using those links. Thanks for hitting the like and the subscribe button. And I just really love what I do. I love helping people. That's the reason behind these videos I buy the products with my own money. I can say whatever I want. I'm not held by any manufacturer. You know, they would not want me doing this, disclosing these are identical robots, and I have to buy them sometimes. I can't just look at the specs and say, yep, it's identical. I've gotten burned by that in the past. So I physically buy the product and physically open them up and check them all out. So again, thanks everybody. If you could, please like and subscribe, justadadapproved.com.